Hello and welcome everyone, this is Botnik and Board. I am Baley and today we're going to do some tier ranking on some games. So these are all the games I have played so far in 2024 and we are going to assign them to one of these lovely categories that I've made here for myself and Canva. So we have one of the best, a really good time. I like it, but I don't always necessarily want to play it, and just not the best for me. Like, not that I dislike it, it's just like, it's never one that like I'm like always reaching for. So we'll go ahead. I'm going to try to do these in the order of least played to most played. So, just making things more complicated for myself while I do it. But I thought that would be an entertaining way to listen to the data, aside from like what tier am I going to put it in, but also like what have I played the most. So I have several, of course, that are just at the one play, so a lot of these are just going to be backwards alphabetical. In that case, starting with none other than Welcome To. Welcome To is one of my most played solo games of all time, but we're going to put it here in a really good time. I have a really good time. I do. It's not one of the best, but she's up there. Next up, we have a game that was new to me as of this year, in fact, and that is Watergate. So I'm going to put this for now into a really good time, but this is one with some more plays. We've only played it twice, but with some more plays it could go up to one of the best, because I do rate it a 9 so far. Really like that push and pull battle that it has, and honestly the gameplay is pretty quick, it's very tense. Really like it. The artwork is all done really well. Like it, the more I talk about it, the more I want to put it in one of the best, but just wait, don't want to be too hot to trot over here. All right, next up we have Turing Machine. Okay, Turing Machine is going to be one of the best because you can play this thing solo and it's just satisfying. There's apparently people who are obviously, I mean, no surprise here, way better at it than I. Based on someone who commented on my video and were like, you would have known that like turn 2. I'm like, well, you did. Even after he commented it, I was like, still don't see it. But I like it regardless because that person isn't sitting at my table, and so I'm enjoying it at my pace. Next we have Suspects. So this was also new to me. Turing Machine was also new to me this year, I believe. As well? No, it wasn't. No, I played that last year. But Suspects, this was new this year. This one I am going to put in I like it. I just don't want to play it all the time, but I did really enjoy my play. It does take about 90 minutes to play, so it have to set aside a little bit of time. But I enjoyed it, and I'll probably be picking up other boxes as well. Then we have another new to me game this year, and that is Spots. So Spots I'm going to put under I like it, but don't always want to play it. I think I'll put it there. We've only played it one time, so we need to truthfully give it more time before I really solidify where and how I feel about it. We'll put it there for now. Splendor Duel. Splendor Duel. Where are you, Splendor Duel? Haha. Splendor Duel, and guess what? You are one of, ooh, don't do that, Baley. You are one of the best. Also, in case anyone's curious, yes, I do realize that there is a thing called Tier Maker that you can do this, but I wanted to make mine in Canva so that I could use all of my fonts, and I already have all the covers and stuff in my Canva for making thumbnails and all of that, so anyways, just in case. Not that I have to justify why I do things to you, but sometimes some people feel the need to be a part of my decision. So I'm letting you know that I thought through it, and this is why. Plus, look, I got it on my little plant. If I get to Ninky. Anyways, we move along to another S game, because it goes alphabetical. These are all my one plays so far. So we have, let me just put this one in, Spectral. So this one, I think I'm going to put it into, I like it, but don't always want to play it. And that's partly because of Wyatt doesn't always want to play it with me. So it's just when I can tell both parties are not equally enjoying it. So I like it, but I don't want to like have him suffer through like all the time. And I don't feel like it's suffering, by the way. I like the game. But he doesn't like deduction, so I need other people to come play with me. And soundtrack trivia. So this one is going to be on the I like it, but don't always want to play it. This one, not really a game. There's like very little like true game aspects, but it's fun to like try to guess what the, and don't get me wrong, there's a board and everything, but like for hobby gamers, it's not like too much of a game. It's more like a Trivial Pursuit type weight there. And then we have Skulls of Sedlick. This one I am going to put under, I'm going to put it under I like it, but don't always want to play it. I do like it. I rate it a 7.5. I always enjoy my time. It's quick to get out, easy to do, but I just don't, for how easy it is to get out, I don't find myself like constantly going to it. Like I do something like a Gentle Rain, spoiler. Okay, so we'll go ahead and keep moving on. We have next The Search for Planet X, and She Baby is one of the best. I love this game. Love it. Okay, Royals is next. So this is one, if you like Ticket to Ride, you can play this. I would say I like it, but I don't want to play it all the time. It takes a little long too. I feel like I would almost need to like house rule to like speed some things up a little bit. And then we have Pandemic. I should stop like announcing before you guys can see it because I actually have to find them. This thing. Pandemic, this one of the best. Oh yeah, love Pandemic. Play that one solo as well. A lot of the stuff that's in my one of the best, so I play all of these except for Splinter Duel, of course, solo predominantly. So I would say if you actually look at my plays, how I mainly play is solo. So I definitely gravitate, when you see my games that I like, it's most of the time I'm thinking of it with predominantly a solo lens, just as an FYI. Okay. Next up, and you guys are going to be like, this is actually new to me in 2024. I had never played it. I know people talked about it for forever. This one, I think, yeah, I like it. I just, I don't want to play it all the time. There's definitely I was contemplating putting it just not the best for me, because actually as party games go, I don't know if it's like my favorite. I'd much rather play like a Codenames or something, but I'll leave it in the I like it, because I do like it. Okay, it's A Wonderful World. Again, she is one of the best. Love It's Wonderful World. So satisfying. So satisfying. Then we have another new to me game for this year. That was Horrified Greek Monster. So we are going to put this one, I've only played it the one time, so we're going to put it in A Really Good Time for now. Which, by the way, all of these are really good times. Like, again, Welcome to is one of my most played solo games of all time, and I rate Watergate a 9. This is like A Really Good Time it's a really good game. So don't think that just because it's not in the first tier that it's not good. It definitely is. All right. Then we have Hit Base Horrified. So this one I'm actually going to put it one of the best, because I think I don't know, to beat the monsters is just much more like simplistic and straightforward. I think they added a little bit of complexity with each addition that they kind of have with how some of the monsters work. So I don't know. The original is still always going to be my favorite. So we're putting it in one of the best. Okay. And then we have Hats. So this one I am going to put as I like it, but don't always want to play it. So we are, yeah, because I do like it, but again, it's pretty quick to get out and get through, but I don't always find myself putting it out. So I think that's where it falls in that category. Okay, next we have Harmonies. So this was also new to me. And this one is also going to go in the I like it, but don't always want to play it. And we're just going to kind of move these like stacked like this. And then we'll put, honestly, truthfully, maybe I need like a separation in between these two because there's not that many that I feel like are just not the best for me. I feel really harsh putting them down there, so I'll probably just go like this. That way you guys can see. There's that, and then I don't mean it that it's not good though. We'll go like that. Halvesies, how about that? Okay, so Harmonies will go there. Next up we have Foundations of Rome. I think this one I'm going to put in, again, I need to play it more, but I am going to put this one in A Really Good Time. I like the little scoring avenues. Probably need to play it some more and it might fluctuate, but. And then we have Forbidden Desert, which of course you guys know I like, as Todd would say, your face lights up when you talk about this game. So that it does, Todd. Forbidden Desert, love that thing. I should be commissioned like specifically for Forbidden Desert, just like people that buy the copy, like because they know that I talk so much about it. Okay, next we have Chronicles of Crime. So technically I played Chronicles of Crime 2400, the expansion, but I am going to put, is it one of the best? It is kind of one of the best. It's so interesting. And as far as detective stuff goes, yeah, I'm going to put it as one of the best. It's really great. I especially like the the 3-part mystery, in the base game on the original Chronicles of Crime, the one that I have this cover of. The first little thing has like a 3-part mystery, and I really liked that story that it had with it. Castle Panic, and I realize now this is not the actual cover, but this actually is. I mean, it is, but this is actually my photo. I was actually trying to pick box covers, but that's okay. Let's just put that there. So I'll put this in A Really Good Time. It's just so easy to get out, and I find it very satisfying to kind of like organize and try to defeat all the monsters before they get inside tear down my castle. Okay. Next up, we have Botany. And again, on this one, I really like the game, but I feel like we don't play it all the time. So I'm going to put that down here. Then we have Awkward Guess, and this thing is going to be one of the best. I'm going to put A Really Good Time. Next, we have a new game. New. This is like new as in like this week new. Avant-Garde. And so I love the artwork on this one. So far, I've only played it once solo, so I'm going to put it right now into I like it, but don't always want to play it. I think that I could, because my one play didn't have me just like where I was like catnip and like immediately set it back up or anything, but I did enjoy my play, and I need to play it more, and I want to try it at 2 as well. Shifting Stones. So this one, I think I put it in the I like it, but don't always want to play it. Wyatt really did actually like this one. He's like way better at me in like abstract strategy puzzles, so sometimes I don't like them as much just because he always beats me. Okay, The Search for Lost Species. So you guys are gonna be like, what? So you see how Search for Planet X is one of the best? Search for Lost Species for me personally is just in the really good time. I think for some reason, it just doesn't go as smoothly with having to like move your character and move Tiny, whatever her name is, around. I prefer the base one. It's so much more like smooth and clippy, I would say. At least maybe it's because I've like played it so many times and I could probably get to that. But for some reason, to me, Planet X is better, and I actually prefer animals over space. So it's predominantly just on the smoothness of the gameplay. Okay, and then we have Lost Cities. Why and I always play this one wrong, apparently, which after learning how to play it correctly, we decided we like playing wrong better. We've been using the multipliers wrong. We've been multiplying before you subtract the 20 points from going down a pathway, and that makes a drastic difference, by the way, just so you know. But I like to play it. When I play it, if you just like need a quick game to get out, I always enjoy my time while I'm having it out, but it's not something that I'm constantly like, can we play Lost Cities? Can we play Lost Cities? That's kind of the difference between a really good time and the I like it but don't always want to play it, is the really good times are like, yes, I have a really good time playing them, and I do find myself like wanting to get them out to play more often than I would say the third tier here. Okay, we have to be mean now. This is our first mean game. So unfortunately, this is just not the best for me. And it makes me sad to say that, but that is the reality that we live in. So I didn't really like the little flower shop. The cover looks much prettier than what the actual like game looks like in the inside even, and then the gameplay wasn't that great either. So not for me. Could be for you, but it's not for me. Let's go to Japan. This was new to us this year as well. This one I'm going to add into the I like it, but I don't always want to play it, because so far we kind of got it out, we played through it, enjoyed our time, did a playthrough, and then we haven't got it back out yet again. So I think that it doesn't quite have the something maybe that's keeping me into a really, really good time, but I do enjoy my plays. All right, and then we have The Hunger. So this one I am also going to put into the category of I like it, but I don't always want to get it out to play. It takes a little bit long, and it takes a little bit to set up as well, with like stacking all the little tokens and refreshing on the rules and all of that. Green team wins. So this one I will say I like it, but don't always want to play it. Green team wins in just one. I feel like I'm equal on those. They're different. I'd say green team wins would be better if you have people who don't want to be put on the spot of the one guessing the just one, or like have people have to like read their answers. Green team wins is just very like, you kind of like this or that, or pick one of the three. So it's very easy game. I actually ordered the Christmas one because I thought it'd be good for to take 2 holidays. Okay. And then we have Coloretto. So this one as well is just going to be the I like it but don't always want to play it. What I'm really thinking is like this. I'm going to put this down like this because I feel like we're going to have 3 rows of I like it but don't always want to play it. And we're going to have, so this is going to be kind of moved down, I feel like, but we're going with it for now. And next up is Botnik, and I love Botnik. I love it. Now, is it a really good time, or is it one of the best? I'm going to go one of the best, because I like the look of it so much. It's so easy to get out. I find the gameplay satisfying. I think Wyatt doesn't like it as much as I do, but I don't care. He's not tier ranking this, I am. So what I shall do, I'm going to scrunch Chronicle to Crime a little bit. It'll leave more room for the best. Okay, SOS Titanic. So we're going to put this one under a really good time. I do enjoy getting it out and playing. If you like solitaire, check out SOS Titanic. It takes some very similar things of solitaire, trying to put passengers on life rafts instead of putting your cards back on the aces in solitaire. So, and then you have different like crew cards and whatnot, so it gives it a nice little like gaming spice on solitaire. I really like it. Mandala. So this one I'm going to put under, I like it but don't always want to play it, but I need to play it more, truthfully. And I ordered both flowers and patterns, so the next 2 in the series. So I definitely like it, where I'm like, again, all of these, I really like these games. This is not a bad spot to be in at all. In hindsight, maybe I don't need the last tier. Maybe I need an in-between of these, and then make myself be a little more harsh between this level. But those are always the ones that's kind of like the hardest to separate, I feel like, anyway. Like, it's very easy to know, like, does it give me a feeling that makes me want to put it in one of the best, or does it not? That's really easy. And if it doesn't, it's in like the next one, and if it can't fit in that there. And then a lot of times, definitely not down and then not the best for me. I don't find that many things that I'm just like, not the best, but maybe I'm being a little too harsh, and maybe I should move some down. Or a little unharsh. Maybe I need to be harsher, is what I mean. Whatever. I don't know how to speak as well, so there's that. The Light in the Mist. This game is currently kicking me in the pants. I'm only on, Kirsten, if you're watching this, I am on puzzle number 3, which I do really enjoy puzzle number 3. And so I'm excited to solve it, but I have not gotten it solved just yet, but I'm getting there. I'm keep thinking like I'm like understanding a little bit of how the puzzles are going to go, but I am having a good time. But I'm going to put it under I like it, but don't want to always play it. The game Face to Face. This is interesting. Because, like, I would play it. Like, if someone asked me, do you want to play this? I would. So I think I'm going to put it under a really good time. Because I would find it very hard for me to ever turn down if somebody was like, do you want to play this with me? Like, absolutely. We're going to cover up a little bit awkward guess. Everything's having to get scrunched here just a little bit. Oh, and you guys can't quite see because of my, don't want to do that. Well, now you can, but that wasn't what I was actually trying to do. You can't see as much because of my face. So if I move my face here for a while, how about that? That way I can fill up the top, I guess, a little bit as well. Okay. Where were we? La Flor. So this one, I mean, I only had it in a prototype form, so I'm going to just put it down here similarly to Botnik. I like it. Don't always want to play it for now, because I haven't even got the final production copy yet. I don't know how long I want to play it. But I bet you the final production is going to be gorgeous, because they make their games so pretty. Codenames Deep Undercover. This is one of the best. This is my favorite party game. If you want to play a party game with me, ask me to play Codenames with you. Specifically, we like the Underdark version to get a little After Dark or Deep Undercover, whatever. The Art Project. Ooh. It keeps kicking my tail. I do have a good time when I'm playing it, but I think I'm going to put it under I like it, but I don't always want to play it. Because I technically rate Mandala higher than I do Art Project, so with that logic. Forbidden Island. This one, I would say, yeah, since it's a little light and I like desert so much better, I'm just going to put it under the, or is it a good time? I'll put it under I like it, but I don't always want to play it. Tranquility. Ha, one of the best. And this thing plays lovely solo as well, you guys, so check it out if you have not done so already. Okay, Sirens. So I did a review on this one. So this one, I would say, yeah, I like it, but don't always want to play it. So here we go with 3 rows of things here. Honestly, that's fine. Kites. So I am going to put this one, I'm actually tempted to put it in a really good time. I decided I really like real-time games, but I'm going to play it, and I don't always want to play it. Because I don't know that I always want to do real-time, like, franticness, but sometimes I do, and I really enjoy it. And then we have Katon herself, which is one of the best. Absolutely. Let's just make this a little shorter. Everybody knows what Katon is. Trailblazers. Okay, this one I'm also putting in one of the best. I really like this game. The solo, like the ability to have all the different solo modes is what really just gets me. So we're going to put that right there. All right, last 9 games, everybody, last 9 games. So if you're like, this is getting really full and convoluted, you are correct in your deduction of what this looks like right now. I have taken this as a word of the wise, and I will get a little bit more spacious on maybe some of my categories that I think are going to be more full, buckets that are going to be more full. So next time. All right, we have sea salt and paper, and I do love this one. I'm going to put it under a really good time, though. The game Quick and Easy. This one, I'm going to put it like, I would say all the games are a really good time. So we'll just kind of ladder these up like so. Mr. Cabbage Head's Garden. This one is going to go in a really good time here. And I apologize, guys. This looks absolutely ridiculous, but it is what it is. Next, we have Herbaceous. So this one is also going to go under a really good time because I love just pulling it out to play solo. Find it very satisfying. Okay, next we have Hocus Pocus the game, and I'm putting this one under a really good time. I actually, since we've gotten this, so this one I've played it 9 times so far. I find it really addicting. There's kind of a lot of luck and it's very hard to win, but I don't care. I like it a lot. So I would recommend. It goes on sale. I picked up mine on sale as well. So Hocus Pocus, a really good time. Roll for it. Wyatt's favorite game to suggest that we play. I'm gonna put. I like it. I don't mind it. But it's, of course, it's just like you just roll dice and try to clear the thing. So I will play it. I like it, but I don't always want to play it. And my audio went out, so I'm going to tell you what this lady is talking about. I am talking about Vicious Gardens right now, and Vicious Gardens is a really good time. I love it so much. I was like completely enamored with it when I got it, and also the final production copy is looking like it is going to be just freaking fantastic. So I went ahead and put that in a really good time, even though I don't even have the final production copy yet. I just liked it so much that it gets to live in a really good time. And also check out their Instagram of looking at the final production copy that Ross put up. It looks amazing. Okay, next we have the game, and I have played that. I think I read my lips, and I think I just said I played it 14 times in the month of August, or maybe month of July, I'm not sure, but I think that is what I said there, and that is going into a really good time. It plays solo. I like all of the games, so I put them all there in the same spot, but the game is the only one that allows you to play solo, so it's probably my favorite just on the basis of that. Gentle Rain. So this one, I had played 71 times. This is what the lady down there was just saying, and lady down there, as if it's not me. I absolutely love this game. I definitely recommend it for people who just enjoy a nice light experience to go flip out your tiles, try to get all your lily pads set up. It is absolutely incredible, and I recommend that one to everyone. I love to put it on just in the background while I'm, listening to an audiobook. I can just keep playing over and over and over again. Hence the 71 plays, which I'm pretty sure now I'm probably almost to like 76 or something by now. But so yeah, that is my tier ranking games of all the games I've played so far in 2024. I would have thought I would have had more games by now, but I don't know. I have a lot of stuff to balance in my life, so that is it. And next time I will try to maybe space my categories out a little bit better. That way it doesn't look quite so messy, because it's looking a little nutty right now. Maybe I need to do two tabs or something, or next time. So I'll make it look a little bit better next time. But I think I was saying thank you guys for hanging out. Let me know down below something or other that you want to let me know. Also, I got my hair done in this hair pick. I don't know if I showed you that, but I went like over 6 months without getting my hair done, so it was a much needed update there. I have no idea what this woman is going on and about at this point anymore, but I hope you like the tier ranking. I maybe am saying something about that. Let me know if you do. I was going to try to do tier ranking on Tuesdays and just rank this, that, and the next thing with Wyatt. So we might do just random categories, like restaurants in Kansas City or movies or songs or who knows, sandwich toppings. So, yeah, just let me know down below anything that you want to chat about. I think that this lady should be wrapping it up soon, I would think. Telling you more stuff, so let me know down below that we now don't know what she was trying to tell you. And I do not know what that hand gesture was either. And with that, thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I will see you next time.